Hey guys, Zect here and welcome to my new video. Yeah guys, this is the video about my kind of first impression and skill showcase from the new class Sage. I'm here on my EU PC account, this is not console, however, they added the new console layout to PC, so it's like exactly the same as console, just like the graphics are different and yeah, and it's PC. However, I'm also with controller here, so I have the full controller experience kinda. And we will talk about, I will quickly go over his skills now. And I explained a bit what they can do and yeah. I have not enough skill points to master, I'd like to skill everything, but it's not important. I will not show you the damage, like I'm just here to show you the kit itself, and we will talk about damage and stuff a bit later. So we will start with the like auto attack, nothing special here. Yeah, typical auto attack, knockback on jump hits, like nothing crazy, typical auto attack. Arthur's fist is it's a combo skill with knockdown. With on absolute, it has in succession. It has a minus 20 DP shred for 10 seconds. It has decent amount of damage, 20% accuracy rate, what's really huge, down smash and down attack. Then we have Spatial Official. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This knockdown only PvE, down smash on second hit, down attack, all accuracy rate plus 18 for 10 seconds, what is really huge. MP recovery, decent damage, accuracy rate 7%. We have Gravity Rift, what is, that's a vacuum actually, PvE only, down attack damage, HP recovery 10 on good hits, yeah, forward guard while using. Yeah, could get the absolutely. Then we have Void Guideways. This is actually one of your like hardest hitters, 10 hits, super high damage, 100% crit rate, 50% accuracy rate, floating gets hit, air smash, air attack, down attack. This skill chunks hardcore. This is one of your most like incredible damage abilities. It's unsafe though. Like I've talked with a few PC people already in stream and on stream and with like also NBA, so we actually have tested already cancels and stuff. It seems like this skill is not cancelable, and this is really bad because it's a long animation. I can quickly show you that. Like no matter what I do, I can't cancel this into something. So maybe there's something we couldn't figure out yet, or people couldn't figure out like in the few hours, but it seems like it's unsafe. This is really sad, but it's a really strong ability. Don't get me wrong, it's a really strong ability. Then we have Arthur's Mark. This is a forward guard while casting, bound on good hits. This is not a safe CC because on the hit, like when the hit applies, it's just forward guard while casting. You have on max rank, you have an all evasion rate minus 18 for 10 seconds, 100% crit rate, 7% accuracy rate, decent amount of hits, good damage. This skill, down attack modifier, this skill is crazy strong. It has a 18% evasion shred, what is one of the highest in the game I think you can have. It's crazy high, and with your accuracy buff on top and the accuracy modifiers on the skills, this class should have no problem against any evasion targets. Then we have Illusion Comparison. This is the stiff on good hit, float on good last hit, down attack. Honestly, not a really good skill. This is what it looks like. Sorry, that was something else. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Yeah, I will show more skills later. Then we have we got to the max rank. This is a form shift. This is one of your movement abilities. It's super armor, decent damage, no collision while moving, so you move through targets and damage them. PvE only, 50% crit rate, 7% accuracy rate, and down attack and knockdown on PvE only. Also, you have flow from recoil. So that basically means you can dash forward and you can dash backwards again instantly. Look like that. And yeah, the spear was not intended there, but you got what it does. So you can dash back, forward, like, or you don't have to go back like you want. The next ability is Illusion Expansion. This is also unsafe, good damage, good hits, 50% accuracy rate. It's a casting speed and attack speed debuff, stiff on good hits, and the down attack modifier on it. It's a really cool skill, but it's a combo skill, however, or you can use it as a catch. I will show you later how. And yeah, but good skill in general, but no protection here. The next is Spatial Collapse. This is a forward guard while casting. Also bound on good hits, but no, it's not a protected CC. The CC itself is unsafe. Minus like DP shred 20 for 10 seconds, good accuracy rate 15%, crit rate 100%, good amount of damage, 10 hits. Also a really strong skill. You have the flow, finishing touch. It's a float, air attack, air smash, and it applies the damage from Spatial Collapse like times 8. So with this air attack, it's a really strong float. It does a tons of damage, really good skill. But however, the flow is unsafe, and like the hit itself from this. Next we have Artos Energy, 100% crit rate, 7% accuracy, 8 hits, decent amount of like okay-ish damage, super armor. It's a down attack modifier. Also, this has a relatively long casting animation, but there's also a way how you work with your movement abilities with your iframes with it. I will show this a bit later. And you have actually also a float to that, also super armored. Looks like that. This is actually safe CC, bound on hits, PvP, super armor, 100% crit rate, 6% accuracy rate, good amount of hits, good amount of damage. However, I think it's 40-second cooldown. So it's on a really, really long cooldown. Yeah, this was all for the Succession's active skills, kind of. We have the side skills, but like secondary skills and the e-buff. Like the e-buff is absolutely insane. It's pure damage, and it's insane damage. AP, magical AP 30, crit rate 50%, crit damage 20%, 15-second super armor after you activate this. So all your unsafe skills with the CCs on it will be safe for 15 seconds, of course, and you have super armor while using the skill. This e-buff is crazy damage. It's just crazy damage. Alright, secondary skills. Block, nothing special. Looks really cool in my opinion. Looks like that. It's a Q block. If something hits this block, you get an AP buff of 20. All AP up plus 20. And max AP recovery on good blocks. Like then you have the score reset. This skill actually resets your whole abilities, so all abilities will be like, let's say you used your hard hitter on 50-second cooldown, you used your e-buff, this skill will reset all your cooldowns outside emergency escape, black spirit rage, and other shared class skills by all classes. So when like emergency escape, something every class has. So all class specific skills will be resetted. That means also you can use your e-buff twice in a row, kinda, what's really strong, because it's a crazy good e-buff. Then you have your Prime Rift Chain. So in Awakening, that has a cooldown from 6 seconds. In Succession also, however, in Succession you can use it off cooldown. This is like a long animation iframe. It looks like that. As you can see, it drains your stamina crazy. However, as long as you have stamina, you can also use it. You can also direct where you want to go. So this is all iframed while you're in there, and while you are like jumping out, it's like a super armor stage. You have 1 second super armor, as you can see. This is really cool. This is I mean, it's not fast. It's not that fast. It's not like a Witch Wizard TP. It works definitely differently. And if you can use this, probably, but we will come to this later. I think you can do cool stuff with that. Alright, next skill we have is the Arthur's Thorn. This is a ranged attack, 100% crit, damage is really low, 10% accuracy, but the movement speed debuff of 50% for 10 seconds was really good. Knockback on good hits, down attack and air smash and down smash, no down attack, sorry. And yeah, it's like a spear, you can just throw it, and everything you're hit by that will be knocked back and slowed. It's unsafe though, and it consumes stamina, so you have to be careful with that because it's completely unsafe. The next skill is Realm of Anguish. This is actually also a crazy good skill. It has really good damage, 14 hits, 50% crit rate, 50% accuracy rate, all DP minus 20 for 10 seconds, forward guard while casting, bound on good summon hits, down attack damage. This is like, I think it's like Tamer Void Lightning, where the Tamer summons the thing and you get stiffened in there. It's something like that. You summon it, it appears, and you get damaged in there, you get CC'd in there, and it has good damage, good accuracy rate, crit rate up. It's a really cool skill. It's definitely one of the better ones. That was everything for the active abilities. For the passives, he's getting, I think it was 10% casting speed and 10% accuracy rate. For Succession, you get just pure AP. Arthur's Eye, this passive allows him to go to Agman, Hysteria, Kratsuga, and Sakraya without any cost, so you can just go there and enter those areas. So when you want to use him as a grinder, when you want to, like when we get Texas Mon console, and he will be probably super good in PvE, and you want to use him as a grinder, he's really good. You don't need to look for portals, you don't need any kind of items to enter those places, so this is really good in my opinion. Augmentation is the passive for level 20 magic AP plus 20, just pure damage here. Prime Overdrive, this is an ability that allows you to stack cast speed 1% for 10 seconds for each ability you use, up to 10 seconds, up to 10 stacks. Once you reach 10 stacks, all those 10 stacks will disappear, but you get a 5-second reduced cooldown for every 10 stacks used on your optimization. What is your ebuff? So if you use abilities, you will get your ebuff back faster after a while. This is really good, especially because you also have the reset that allows you to reset all your abilities. However, this is a 10-minute cooldown, what is really long. 10 minutes is a lot. It's a really long cooldown. Everything else is like, yeah. So this was about it. This was about the skill showcase. Sorry if I speed a bit through that, but I don't want to make this video too long. So now my thoughts on the class so far and what you can do with it. The thing is, outside of, I think it was their big AoE 40-second skill, he doesn't really have safe CCs. So what you want to do now, for example, you can, let's say you use that skill. You saw that skill, that was the full animation now. And what you can do now, instead of just staying there in animation, you can charge it up. Oh, that was the wrong skill actually, sorry. But this was the same. You can charge it up and release it somewhere else. The problem is, as you could see, it's unsafe. So even though you have a good iframe, you have good movement, you can't stay in iframe crazy long, if you come out of that, a lot of your skills are unsafe. That was a bad example, but especially your CCs. So this is another skill here that can show that. So all your skills kinda can be cancelled. I have no idea what combos you can use. I already saw a few combos from a few people, and his damage is really, really high. He has crazy accuracy, he has good modifiers, he has really, really high crit rate on important skills. He has one of the craziest crit buffs, and also, yeah, wait a second, I forgot some passive. His 63 passive is actually special attack of 2%, what is really huge. This is all your crits, all your attacks, down attacks, deal more damage, 2%. This is not a 2% is actually a lot later on. You will definitely feel that. So it definitely is worth getting him up to this level. To be honest, in my opinion, my first impression was really good. However, I saw already people dueling on him, and yes, he's just out for a few hours. Don't get me wrong, he's also missing 3 Rabami skills, and he's missing 2 skills from Awakened Kit. So in total, he's missing 5 skills at the moment, and 5 skills is a lot. Like 5 skills can definitely make a difference. However, at this point, it's definitely hard to get CCs with him. All your CCs are unsafe, and when you come out of this one, when you come out of your yeah, what was it called? I think it was Prime. It was something with no, it was sorry. What was the name again from the skill? Yeah, Rift Chain, right. When you come out of your Rift Chain, all your CCs you can use are unsafe outside this one. And this one is the is just the float of this one here. And as you can see, the animation is really, really long. And also there's no way to cancel it. I'm not on full casting speed at the moment. Also, you could see I didn't get the 10% passives. So he's a bit faster in real combat and when you like have an geared and stuff. But for fast grab classes, he will definitely struggle against those classes. However, his damage is completely insane. He will probably be a mid-range nuker, kinda, that you like disappear here. You deal some damage to someone, and then to disappear to someone else, do damage here, and then you disappear to someone else. And this is just an example now. He's definitely, in my opinion, so far, he's definitely not OP as Sack-Wizard. 100% not. I know also, I read a lot of things that people think he will be OP as Sack-Wizard. I think definitely not. Especially not because you don't have a ranged CC and protected CC like Meteor. You don't have not really any super range stage capability. So when you want to deal damage, you need to go in. Don't get me wrong, his damage is super high. You can nuke people away with 1 skill probably. Also maybe 1 or 2 skills, they're dead. The thing is, you are vulnerable to damage, you're vulnerable to flows, etc, etc. So he can definitely be good, don't get me wrong, but he's not as OP as Sack-Wiz, 100% not. So I think that's a good thing actually. And he feels like a bit more like Awakening Wizard because he needs to go in. However, Awakening Wizard, in my opinion, is way more like brain dead in brackets. He's just, yeah, you can just stay in your skills forever and as I rotate and go make coffee meanwhile. And with this class, you really need to think. Because of this Rift Chain here, I think one of the most important things for this class is positioning. You need to know where to go, when to unleash your higher damage abilities, when you unleash your unsafe CC abilities, even though they have like this skill here a bit range. It definitely has some range. You see the animation time is really long. This also is for a lot of skills like that your animation time is really, really long. However, this skill, for example, is really good. You can just throw this into something and will probably get kills or CC people. This is a really crazy good skill. His E-buff is really good. His mechanics are really nice. His accuracy is crazy high. So, damage-wise, I think he's completely fine. I think, though, that he will maybe struggle in dueling. That he's not the best duelist. And especially against fast grab classes. Because it's like people can see you're moving. Like, they can predict when you come out of stuff. So, and this is not fast. This is not fast. Like, people can wait for you. If they see you go, like, this direction, they can predict where you appear and then just grab you, damage you, CC you, stuff like that. And it's so in my expectations for him in 1v1s, he will struggle against to get like dual classes. However, I think if you can play him and if you have gear for him, I think in group fights he can be super nasty and can deal tons of damage. So that was, I think that was everything for the first impression. I think he's a really interesting class. He's really cool looking, and he will definitely get an awakening as well, so you can see complete awakening quest for reaching blah blah. You don't have this awakening yet, and from what I've heard, it will take a while. So we will not get it in 2 weeks, or PC will not get it in 2 weeks, and yeah, so probably the awakening will take maybe a month or so, but I'm not too sure on that one. And also, this class is out for 1 day. He will 100% get buffs or nerfs. Honestly, I already heard people like want to buff him because, yeah, but we have to see. You can't really say anything at this early stage. However, I think it's an interesting class. If you like a melee caster that can go in and blow up, if you like tactical position yourself and stuff like that in group fights, this is probably the class for you. So I'm really hyped for his awakening. With this pre-awakened kit, I'm maybe he's getting a really ranged awakened kit that would also be interesting, or even more a melee one, like a melee focused kit. And yeah, maybe let me know in the comments what you think, what this awakening will be like. Leave me your thoughts. And if you have any questions, I can always go on PC and test stuff. And if I get any new information on him, I will definitely keep you guys updated. But I think it's a cool class. It will hit us. This class will hit us in 2 weeks, so on the 31st of March. And yeah, I think that's really nice. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the little showcase, and with that being said, guys, thanks for watching and see you next time.